Jacksonville Jaguars running out of time to save their 2024, buying more time against the Eagles. Not an easy task either. They are fly Eagles flying right now.
Looking for the home run ball. End zone! Over the shoulder! Spectacular!
The Philly formula, simple. Hurts, Saquon, Devontae, AJ. Mix in some tight end. Sticking with Brown as the linchpin, 84 yards a week ago. Eagles now 4-0 with him playing 80+ in each of his games.
And A.J. Brown, with great discipline, finds the open spot and presents himself to his quarterback for a key completion.
Devontae Smith scored last week 85 yards.
One thing about the Eagles receivers, contested passes, above the rim passes, they excel.
Tight end Grant Calcaterra, 58 yards, filling in for Dallas Goedert nicely.
Hurts will throw it. Open man, caught by Calcaterra. First down.
Those three accounting for the majority of Jalen Hurts' 230+ passing yards, 11.8 an attempt, no interceptions, 1 touchdown, went 16 for 20, a rating over 130, triple-digit rate 3 straight games now.
Hurts uncorks it, and he's got his man, Calcaterra.
He's lined up to keep it rolling. Jacksonville's pass defense not strong. Gave up over 250 yards to Green Bay, over 9 yards per attempt. They're 31st in rating allowed for the season, 28th in completion percentage.
Gets an easy touchdown for the Packers.
Jacksonville's pass rush, Trayvon Walker, Josh Hines-Allen, those are their big names. They split a sack last week for 0 yards. It was Jacksonville's only sack on 27 pass attempts.
Under pressure, taken down.
Those same blokes have a run game to worry about too. Hurts pushed his way to 3 touchdowns.
Playing to the scouting report, and it's effective. Touchdown, Eagles!
Saquon, 108 yards, 4.9 a run, 4.3+ in every game save 1 for him.
Barkley laying out some punishment, tiptoeing down the sideline.
Barkley next faces a Jacksonville defense that gave up 2 touchdowns to Josh Jacobs, 127 yards on 5.1 a carry.
Watch Josh Jacobs in this move. Woo-hoo-hoo. My goodness, what a move! And it takes it the distance for the Packers touchdown.
Very out of character, though, as Jacksonville's holding running backs to 3.9 a run even after that showing. Giving up 30 points, though, wasn't. That's 3 times in their last 4 now that their D has surrendered that many.
He has the patience, runs right between the tackles. Nobody touches him for the touchdown.
Offense did its best to keep up at least, 27 versus Green Bay, higher than their season average. Trevor Lawrence, over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, over 9.5 an attempt, rate tuned to 104.7.
Lawrence throws, end zone! Thomas, touchdown!
Lawrence with a 100+ rating 3 of their last 4 games. He's been getting good protection too. Pressure rate for the year on the very low side. Only took 1 sack on 32 pass attempts last week.
Pass is caught and taken for a first down out across midfield.
Philadelphia's pass rush only got to Joe Burrow once on 37 pass attempts. Their pressure rate below average for the year, but the secondary Trev faces tough. Eagles held Burrow to 6.2 an attempt, sub-90 rate. 2024 numbers, 6.7 yards per attempt allowed, 7th lowest. 8th in completion percentage, holding QBs under a 90 rating.
And the look guy stays with it, battles him the entire way to make sure the youngster doesn't come down with the ball.
Eagles play versus wideouts, a mixed bag. Rating allowed to the position for the year on the subpar side. Last week gave up a touchdown to Jamar Chase, but just 54 yards on 11 targets. They didn't have T. Higgins to worry about. This week, Parker Washington, he went for 46 yards, filling in for Gabe Davis.
This is a nice job. Parker Washington sits in the cover 2 zone, the 7 route.
And Thomas, 60 yards, scored again, the rookie with 5 TDs on the year already.
And they torched Bullard on this series. I mean, there was no chance for Bullard to keep up with Brian Thomas.
Tight end also factored into the Jacksonville passing pizza week 8. Evan Ingram scored 36 yards. Brandon Strange, 59 yards.
3rd down and 5. It's complete for a first down. It's Strange again.
Eagles defense they face gave up 73 yards to Mike Gesicki, 7 catches. Not typically a weakness for them, though. 4th lowest rate allowed to tight ends in 2024. As for the run game on this side, Tank Bigsby for the Jags, 78 yards versus Green Bay, 4.3 a carry. 75+ yards, 4 of their last 5.
Bigsby on the toss. Inside the 10, the 5. And finally brought down.
Eagles held Chase Brown to 2.7 a carry. They haven't been as strong versus other backs in 2024. Philadelphia trying to get to 6-2, which based on the numbers from 1990 on, would give them an 82% chance to dance. 5-3 drops them to 64% territory. Jacksonville 2-6. 2-7 is 1 in 101 odds, that's 1%. At least get to 3-6 and you boost it to 5%. Jacksonville, Philadelphia, only 7 meetings ever. Philly up 4-3. They've won their last 4 in a row against them. First ever hookup. What year is this? We were all wondering, why didn't that guy just stay on the door with the lady after the boat sank? 5 touchdowns in 1 game. That was the big story. 1997, big Jaguars win, 38-21.
That's 5. James Stewart's 5th rushing touchdown of the Jaguars.
The 38-21 drubbing of Philadelphia kept the Jaguars tough at the top of the AFC Central.